Hi, Jill here, and I finished my fall minis today. As I had mentioned, I'm making 3 of them. I used the Tim Holtz Baroque Sizzix die. Let me put these to a side. Those are for some friends of mine, and I have their initials on them, so I don't want them to know about them before I send them to them. Okay, so like I said, I used the Baroque mini, or the Baroque die to make this mini, and it came out to be a really fat little mini, but it's because I've really been enjoying making these flowers. So what I did was I used another swivel clasp, and I just put some charms on it. Type charm, Muse token, I think is what that one is. I bound it with just some of that brown ribbon. I had a nice big thick brown ribbon that I bought for this purpose, but the little cheapy spool ribbon really worked out perfectly, and I laced it across the center and then tied a bow. The front has got a lot going on here. Okay, so the paper itself is K & Company. Got it right this time. Allegheny Plum. The letters, again, are from the Tim Holtz die. I am going to show how I did these, but I glittered them, then glossy accented them. All of these flowers back here are E-line Primas. And so what I did is used they're my mix of the Tim Holtz Distress Ink Mists that I added Perfect Pearls to, and that's an old video that I did, really simple, but I mixed up a bunch of colors way back when, and I just sat down and used a whole bunch of them. So like there's the red, the orange, I used 2 different blues, the green and the yellow. I put some of these Recollections leaves in the back, and as you can see, the little metal flowers. There's a hitch post here for if I wanted to add a closure, but it's way beyond that point. I added a little teeny tiny gourd and a trinket pin here, and all of them have the copper We Are Memory Keeper brads on them. I used a DecoArt Americana paint, I'm not sure which, but just one of those cheapy paints that I added a dabber top to, and I just edged the whole thing. So here's the first page. This is a tattered Angels sticky frame. The sticky part didn't work so good, so I stuck down about half of it and left the adhesive on the back so that you can add a picture in here. More of those Recollections leaves. I went through 2 packages of these on the 3. This is one of my homemade flowers, again a video I did. And it's got the diamond dust on it and a rhinestone brad in the center. Another Tim Holtz die, and I used a lot of these. And so I just did it on chipboard. I adhered it on each side. There's a little piece of glue. And I used these, I got these on sale at Michael's, really cheap some time ago. I used the Regal Crest tag, and I double-sided it and gold edged it. And I tried to keep this simple, but it ended up getting really bulky, which is fine. This is a little pocket that I made, and actually, I don't know, I think it's Jim Steffen. I could be wrong. Might be somebody else who makes this stamp. And it forms the little pocket, and then you can stamp out the tag or just a rectangle to fit in it. Really cool stamp. I've had it for years and years. So this is again just some E-line flowers, some little paper roses that I spritzed. Another one of those flowers. These are from Canterbury Lane, just like the little metal flowers on the cover, and I get those on Etsy. This is a philosophy tag, so the other one's a Muse token, if that's a philosophy tag. Here's some bling that my friend Trudy sent me, and I just colored it with a Copic marker. So there's my little envelope, and then I just added a little tag and used my new stamps on them. And this is just clear embossed, and then rubbed with distress inks. And as you can see, I did a lot of distressing or edging. Okay, this page has my new Nestabilities that I got from Trudy. I just double-sided the paper and cut it out. I used a philosophy tag. No, that's the philosophy tag, so Adage ticket. And then a ticket that my friend Susan sent me. Again, more little paper flowers. And then these were sent to me by my friend Kathy. And she said she got these at the dollar store. I can't find them. But if anyone has a source for those nice big rhinestone leaves, please leave me a message on that. I use them all up. So those just tuck in there. You can tuck a picture in, however. This is the trim that Trudy sent me, and I just love this piece of paper. It's all glittery, as a lot of them are, but something about this yellow one I just really like. I went ahead and did up a smaller version of an ATC, left the back simple so something can be put on it. I just stamped it with a Tim Holtz stamp. And these are Tim Holtz also, and just walnut stain tea dye and barn door. Here's another one of those brads, another one of my homemade flowers, and that just tucks in that beautiful pocket there, which is this. And I just attached it on each side. Then this I saw on, again, a lot of this I've seen on other people's videos, but this I did a keyhole, and it's with the Tim Holtz dies. And I decorated both sides, but so a picture can go here, maybe with the face peeking through. A yellow rose, some more of those little flowers. I actually added a little bit of Rub and Buff over top of those, and this is a K & Company key. And then I just actually used a hinge with some brads. I was going to hide the hinge attachment on the next page, but everything I did looked like I was trying to hide something, so I just left it. So this is a little pocket I made out of a tag, stamped it with the same stamps. Here's the ribbon I was going to bind this mini with, way too thick. So this is just a tag folded, and I stamped it different colors on each side. This is a sticker from Magenta, my owl Punch from Stampin' Up. I just adore him. And last page, let's see, this little guy's so thick it's getting to be difficult. I just made a little pocket here. I used some US Art Quest metal trim and some more of those flowers and leaves. And then these are some little glittery stickers. The halfback pearls that I got at Michael's Recollections brand on sale. And then there's just the back with that beautiful paper. And I'll just label that. So there's my mini. And I'm just loving how this one turned out. Even though it's all fat, I still think it's really cool. So there's that. One other thing, I just wanted to show you my upcoming project. And these two fall minis are for two of my friends, and this is going to be for one other of my friends. And I went with kind of the travel theme. This is the old Life's Journey paper from K & Company. They've redone it, but this is what it used to look like. And I had this in my stash. And this is a chipboard mini from Michael's, and so that's my next project, and I kind of like this cover too. And this one will be themed and have kind of one of the things will be a travel theme, and then something else very specific to that person. So there we go, and thanks for stopping by, and have a great day.